This is a PSA for Miss Brittany Renner. Miss Brittany Renner. She's a well-known model who has a child with an NBA player. She's a very beautiful woman, and she's very desirable to a lot of men. We know her well. But this is a PSA for Miss Brittany Renner. This is the DaMaskedLoveDoctor. And what I've noticed about Miss Brittany Renner, I've seen at least 2 videos where one of her qualifications for her man is to be monogamous. Miss Renner, I have some news for you. Men are naturally polygamous. With all due respect, Miss Renner, I do believe you could find a man that will remain monogamous to you. I'm not here to say it's impossible, and I'm not anti-monogamy. And I don't make these videos to promote polygyny or polygyny, which is one man with many wives. My purpose is to not promote it, but to make people, especially women, aware of the fact that when it comes to men, this is a natural thing. It's not an emotional thing. It's not a detachment thing. See, for women, when they decide to play the field, when they decide to, cheat on their man, for them, this is an emotional detachment from their man, okay? It's something different with women. But with men, it's a natural thing to be polygamous. But like I said, and I said in my previous videos, not all men prefer polygyny. Especially not outright, especially not in the American culture, in the American society, because majority of the people in America are Christians or Catholics or some other type of religion that has strict monogamy. Now, I am against strict monogamy for a man. For a woman, I do believe she should be strictly monogamous with her man, okay? And if she feels like he's not fulfilling her needs, then, it's time to move on. But Miss Renner, this is a PSA. I believe that it will be difficult for you to find a monogamous man. The way you worded it in your videos, in your interviews that I've seen, is that you want a man who don't talk to other women. Now, I didn't want to use the B word, but, this is what you said. This is what you want. And like I said, I believe you can find that. Now, you could check out my previous videos, especially the one where the title is The Types of Men Who Prefer Monogamy. And I've listed at least 8 different types of men, okay? And one of the types of men that I've listed is a man who is monogamous for his religion or his culture. But Ms. Renner, if you watch that video and you realize those types of men who I've listed in that video, my personal opinion is that you won't be satisfied with those types of men. Okay? And like they say, women are more attracted to men who have options. Okay? They like so-called playboys. All right? This is more sexy for them, is more of a turn on for them. My own woman has admitted this. Okay? Um, this is not something that's made up. This is not something I'm making up. All right? And like I said in my previous videos, men and women are majorly opposite. Okay? Women like playboys. They like men with options. Okay? Men, we don't like women with so-called options. We don't like women that's playing the field. Okay? And one reason we don't like this is because women are imbalanced when they're playing the field, all right? But when men are playing the field, honestly, it makes them more focused, all right? It makes them a better mate, a better companion, a better husband, all right? I've seen a video where this girl posted, I'm not sure if it was TikTok or whatever video platform, it was some type of platform where she posted a video of her man, which she was, quote, the side chick, end quote, all right? Now, I don't believe men, we don't really have side chicks. We feel like all of our women are equal, all right? Side chick, I think, might have been a word that a woman made, all right? Because women can't love equally. They can't love 2, 3, 4 men equally. So they might say, this is my side dude, this is my sometime dude. You see what I'm saying? But men, we don't really think like that. It's just a title that we run with because in our American culture, this is what was made. Side chick or mistress, side piece, something like that. Anyway, back to the story. The young lady posted a video of her man going back to his wife and making his wife breakfast in bed, which is, in his situation, I guess, is something that's rare, something that he doesn't do often, okay? And this is a result of the man, having options, all right? It makes him a better husband, a better companion, okay? And what the girl said was, she said, excuse me, she said, his wife can thank me for making her life better. I mean, this is true, ladies. This is true, Miss Renner, all right? Um, when your man has options and he has other women that, he's involved with, especially sexually, he will be a better man for you. Now, I know you can't fathom this because you're a woman and you can't be, on top of your game for 2, 3, 4 men or whatever or more. You can't do that. Men and women are majorly opposite, okay? We're men, we run off of testosterone. Y'all women, y'all run off of mostly estrogen. But like I said, Miss Renner, you're a very beautiful woman. I'm not on here. I'm not going to sit here and say you can't find a monogamous man because of your past. I'm not going to say that. All right, this is something that other relationship, experts, relationship advisors. This is what things that they say. But I don't stand on that, okay? I do believe you could find a man that will wife you up. The last video, which is why I made this video, the last video I've seen you post about the type of man that, that you desire or the type of man that you want. You said you were wondering who would wife you up and who would, you know, not be desiring or not putting in, the effort of talking to other women. This is something you said that you don't want. Like I said, but I do believe you can find this. In the same video, I heard you say I'm not, you said a high number of men that you slept with sexually. Um, this is kind of, for men, this kind of deters us from wifing a woman, but it's not impossible, okay? Now, like I said, women like that. If a man had, 200 or 300 women or whatever, women find that attractive. Men, we don't. And one reason, because like I said, you're in balance, but one reason I was going to say right now is because of your vagina will be unsatisfactory, okay? It will be open, it will be loose. Men, we like tight, sensational vagina, okay? This is why a lot of men desire virgins or women who have less than maybe 10 bodies or 5 bodies. We desire that, okay? And it's not only because of the imbalance that women portray, it's also because of, like I said, the unsatisfactory vagina, okay? If you have sex with a woman and you can't feel anything, or if it doesn't feel great or good, then pretty much it's a waste of time and energy and effort, okay? This is why we don't like women who has options or who deals with a lot of men, okay? And like I said, they're imbalanced, all right? They'll treat you like a peasant, like a peon, but they'll treat him like a king, all right? This is what women do. This is not what men do. Now, women call polygyny evil. It's not evil because us men are naturally. We don't become evil when we deal with multiple women, all right? The only reason a man would become evil is because he's been brainwashed by Satan and society, okay? This is the only reason he will become evil, because Satan and society, he has tricked our society into believing that, well, you can only choose one, you can only choose one, you can only choose one. Only choose one woman, you can only be with one woman. The rest of them are the lower tier. The rest of them, you could piss on them. They're peons. This is not a natural state of a man, all right? We treat all of our women, we love all of our women, okay? Fairly and equally, okay? So women, y'all need to get out of your emotional bag. If you find out that your man has, like I said in my other previous video, men don't cheat, okay? You look at the definition of cheating. I'm going to paraphrase right now. I can't remember exactly what it says, but it says something to the effect of cheating is demonstrating an act of get back or payback for something that happened to you that made you sad, or something that makes you not feel good, okay? This is cheating, okay? Now, I wish I had the correct definition, but if you Google it or use your dictionary, especially Google, it'll say something of that sort, okay? Something that made you sad or mad, or something that you don't like. So you use that as a retaliation and you go do an action which is called cheating. This is not what men do, okay? If you watch the video I posted to my other videos where the neurologist, he explains how men and women's brains are different, okay? Men, we have separate boxes in our brains, okay? Women, their brains, everything is connected, which is why women cheat. Oh, well, Johnny did this, so I'm gonna go see what's up with Danny. I'm gonna hang with him tonight. I'm gonna hang with him this week. I'm gonna tell Johnny I'm going out of town, but I'm gonna go see Danny because Johnny pissed me off. This is not what men do, okay? This is not why men cheat. It's not called cheating when men pursue their nature. It's called the pursuance of nature. Okay? Ladies, Miss Renner, I wish you luck. I wish you the best in your search for your monogamous man. Go watch my video. The types of men who prefer monogamy. But like I've been saying before I addressed it, Miss Renner, Miss Brittany Renner, I've been saying that most women will not be satisfied with these types of men. Okay? They just won't. It's pretty evident. I don't want to shoot no names out there. But there's some celebrities who, portray these types of men and these types of women that were in these types of relationships. Okay? And they divorce rather quickly, unfortunately. But I do believe you could find that monogamous man. But like I said, I could tell you're the type of woman that will be more satisfied with a polygamous man. Okay? It doesn't matter if he's high value or if it's Pookie or Ray Ray from the hood. All men are polygamous unless their culture or their religion stops it. Okay? Look throughout the history of the Bible, the most righteous men, prophets, and messengers, God's chosen men, they had 2 wives or more wives. Okay? This is psychology, all right? This is nature. This is historical. It's not something in 2020s or the 2010s that just came about. Before we was born, there were men who had multiple wives. Okay? Multiple women and concubines. Okay? This is natural. So ladies, please stop saying we're cheating. Please stop putting that restriction on us of, oh, well, you can only talk to me or date me or, marry me, because it's just most likely not going to work. And if he's monogamous, you're probably not going to be satisfied, all right? Strict monogamy is not for men because our emotions are not, they're not connected to our mate like a woman's emotions are. Women love and they feel their mate. This is why they call it soulmate. They love and they feel. Okay? We love our women, but we're not so intact with our emotions. We don't feel as strongly as women do. But we love y'all. We respect y'all. We realize we have a duty to y'all, and we want to fulfill that duty. But at the same time, we like to dabble, This is what makes us men. This is testosterone. It has nothing to do with you because our brains have everything separate from you. Our brains are not connected how you have it, ladies. All right? We love y'all. We respect y'all. No matter if we have other women, other wives. That don't matter. We are not women. Stop putting us in that same box, okay? All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. I wish y'all the best, man.